Hi there. We've got three types of malted barley here. We've got pale Marisotto, which is goes in the majority of beers. We've got some golden naked oats, which isn't actually barley. It's got oats. It's naked because it's lost its husk, and we've got some crystal malt there. These are component parts of a lot of our beers. We've also got the hops, which give the bitterness and the aroma to the finished product. Majority of the malts are produced up in Berwick, up near Berwick, quite near us, near the borders, Scottish borders. Simpsons Malt supply them, long-standing supplier of ours, and they produce a really good quality malt. Introducing the first stage of the process, this is called mashing in, happens in the mash tun. Basically we combine the pale malted barley we talked about earlier, combine that with 65-degree water, and it sits in a bed here. What we do is basically percolate water through the bed of malted barley and basically draw off the sugar on the bottom, and this is now called wort. So it's the first stage of the process. Okay, the second stage, here we've got the wort we extracted earlier from the malted barley. We push it across into what we call the copper. In the copper we want to boil up the beer for about an hour. This acts as a sort of sterilisation point, and it allows us to add the hops in certain stages. We add hops at the start of the boil for bitterness, and we add hops towards the end of the boil, which give the aroma and a lot of the flavour to the beer towards the end. So the third sort of stage, basically we'll push the beer from the copper, which we talked about earlier. The beer at that point is quite hot, still boiling, so we'll cool it down to about 21 degrees, which is the optimum temperature for fermentation, and push it into one of our fermentation tanks. At this point now we pitch yeast into what's now just a sugary bitter liquid. We'll push yeast into that and leave it for, depending on the brew, 3 to 5 days, and in that time we're going to ferment down all the sugars and turn them into alcohol. The final stage, stage 4 is what we're really, we'll crush the beer from the fermenter, which we've cooled at that point now. We'll bring it across into this cold environment, and basically this is conditioning room. This is where we condition the beer, minimum 3 to 4 days, and what that allows the beer to do is it allows the flavours that we've combined in terms of the malt and the hops, those flavours to combine and give the finished effect on the beer, the finished flavour. So what we'll do is, basically, at this point now, we're going to cast the beer, which is what Lee's doing at the moment. Basically filling the casts on the floor. We add isinglass filings at this point, and what that has the effect of basically is a clarification process of basically removing the yeast and protein that's suspended in the beer, which makes it cloudy, and drawing out at the bottom of the cask in the pub and provide a nice clear pint for you to drink over the bar. Feel free to pull the beers yourselves if you want to get stuck in. So what we're going to do is go through, I'll let you try some of our sort of standard beers as well, those sort of things that we sell all over the place. And what we've done is I'll explain the process, how we've arrived at it, but basically go through tasting some of the beers that we've developed, especially for you really, so it goes right in the glass. And you shouldn't be getting the same flavours you're getting off when you smell the hops. It's like tangerine peel, basically. Now, we've put quite a lot in to kind of accentuate that effect, but we can pare it back so you can actually get that same tangerine nose thing, but without so much of the harsh bitterness at the end.
Have you got any conwood on there?
The husk, they're basically dehusked. That means they're naked, but they're basically just oats that have been lightly toasted, so they give like a super biscuity flavour, quite a dry,
Quite sweet.
dry biscuity flavour. These are like bar snacks really, sweetness from the drink. So they've almost like crystallised the sugars in the crystal to give it that. It's really sweet compared to normal malts, quite dry, but you do get that.
So when you dry hop, do you infuse those in a cold beer or in
Just in a cold beer, yeah. It's finished beer, basically. It's already ready to serve, basically.
That's quite sweet.
It's not carving it out like that.
No, it's
So it's a neutral.
it's
It's a mechanical filter rather.
yeah, it's just a fine roast. But,
I mean, that's the aftertaste is grapefruit. It's that grape
Yeah,
taste.
grapefruit comes back in the nose as well.
Really is. So that's a real cheap look at it, which is like this.
Yeah, so the last stage really is to explain how we arrived at Terry Laban's new beer for his broad chair. And basically we take the finished beer much like that, and we do something which is called dry hopping, which basically is adding whole leaf hops at the end of the process, much like this. Put them in there, stick them in the beer, and leave it for quite a long time, and that has the effect of accentuating the characteristics of the hop in terms of aroma and flavour, and that gives you a really powerful combination, which is a good seller and a good pint.